Yep, we can guess what events are happening. Don't touch anything. Oh yeah, the bird likes Aqua. Yeah. Out with it, man! You make a good point. I have no comment. I generally have no comment on that. Let's see what Maito has to say now that he's an ace pilot. What is justice? Ugh. Okay, going to just go to fully power up Gurren. So I can give Gurren a second power part. If anyone's curious, like, am I just stalling because I don't want to start this mission? Yes! Yes, I don't, because I've been dreading this. But there's no putting it off any longer. The seal has been broken. So we can't, yeah. Aura is not really going to be any help right now, so for now we gotta destroy Doctor. Yeah, I mean, they can't just leave Doctor. None of these pilots would leave this, like, any of this unfinished. Zogalia is still a little bit of a wild card. We got the Sheep of Flute, the Mirror of Truth, the Burning Sword, the Frigid Sword, Good Seeds, and the Senko Bracer. One's missing. I think, wait, no, it's all 6, right? Yeah, no, so it's, yeah, we thought it was 7, my fault. Yeah, more than likely the 7th tier has something we're missing. There's the catchphrase. C mode's missing. About that. The world is about to become unhinged. If I had to be honest, while Wataro's plotline serves as the main, like the main through line for this game, and Aqua's journey is like the one we're following, if I had to say one series that has the biggest influence on this aside from Wataru, it's Gurren Lagann. Especially because of this. Yep. Nope. Allow me to introduce everyone to the ending plotline of Gurren Lagann. Spiral Nemesis will annihilate this universe, and the anti-spirals will stop it. And Paradise won't be far behind. Now Olympus is coming to attack us. Man, we haven't seen them in a while. It's an odd deviation in the geomagnetic field. Simone's going all out. He is not holding back right now. If you notice, it wasn't a kill. It was a lower HP. I will say this now. These are not the true threat of this mission. Anyone who knows Gurren knows what's about to happen. If that warning came through, which... yeah, Nia's warning is... well, Nia's declaration is not a good sign. I'll be honest, like, if there's any levels of that I'm really excited about, it is these next few ones, just because it's focused on Gurren. And as I've said, I love Gurren Lagann. He's gotta make his way through this battle. But you can also tell something is going on because the forces of Olympus aren't here concerned about the Mazins. Okay, let's get the Zilgard out of there, because it is not in good shape. Oh, you really have nothing for range? Wow. This is just mean. Use faith. And things aren't too bad right now. It is still just the Mycenaean forces, which the Olympus forces, which we've dealt with these guys before. We're good. I'm sure it won't get worse. Okay, below 15,000. Work here is done. Oh, hey, look, it's Mazinger Zero again. It's just here to destroy all semblance of reason. All their forces just retreated. Wait, what does C2 know about this? Yeah. Here we go. It has only just begun. Enemies from beyond time and space. Annihilation, the end of paradise. These are the anti-spirals. And C2 is immortal. So, but yeah, no, so it means that, at least in this version, it's implied that the anti-spirals have a connection to Geass. Nebosi is pissed. Oh, of course, because he seemed to know more about what the fuck was going on since this all started. So of course he knows something about the fucking anti-spirals. Get everything in, as many machines in as I can for repair and resupply, because this is where things get a little challenging. Because of all the Super Robots machines, anti-spirals are the hardest to fight. Mostly because they all have energy fields. Oop, wrong button. That, yeah, negative 1,000 damage for any of my attacks. Well, they've mentioned how the Spiral King, fought in the war against the Dark Dragon. There's that, they will, as we've learned in V, they are very good about explaining the connections. Keep in mind, C2's not even from this world. So, yeah, it's an interdimensional. The anti-spirals have been upgraded from galactic to interdimensional. Let that sink in for a second. And they've got reinforcements. And they really don't like Gurren. All these threats, even though that it would, yeah. And what they do? Just tear right through them. And we got covering fire from 4 machines. From 4 super gunmen. King Kitan, Yoko, Gimme, and Dari. All in their gunman. If I remember correctly, you go down the route, one of the earlier routes when you recruit Maito, Yomoko Sensei, or Yoko's alternate persona, is there, apparently. The Legal Bureau Chief. Who the fuck thought he'd be a good Legal Bureau Chief? Oh yeah, Simo never told us. He's the highest authority in the land. Sadly, we do not get the scene of Kitan walking up to an anti-spiral machine holding a shotgun with spiral shells. That does not happen. But God, it is so good. Kitan is... All of the characters of Gurren are all batshit insane. I love them. And yeah, so space gunmen are gunmen controlled by other gunmen. No, because this is their entry point. So yeah, because they started here, it didn't happen. They haven't attacked Communist City. Yeah. Oh God, I love it. Yeah, these are their movie variants, so they're even better than the ones you see in the series. Also, I love the death animation for these things. It's so good. Nothing beats a Gurren explosion. Wasn't a kill, but it hit. These are not even the final... There's still one more machine we're gonna get from Gurren. But that won't be till much later. So, of the Gurren machines, Yoko's pretty good. Her long-range attacks are pretty solid. Not as good as Wing Zero, but, King Kitan is basically a second Gurren in itself. And of course, the twins have a combo attack. Oop. The twins, they're not bad, but their machines are pretty much mass-produced mechs. They're nothing to write home about, but they're nothing to... They'll do better than a Jagan, but they won't do as good as any of the other gunmen. Yeah, this is why I said, though, the super robots are the most important thing in this game for upgrades. Because... yeah, the ending scenarios are super robot-based. See, back it up. I like how Viral's just egging Simono on this entire time. I love it. It's so good. all things considered, most of my team either has anti-barrier. Like, the small ones, they're really easy to take out with the real types. It's the big ones that's the problem. Goes Zilgard's back, at least health-wise, in fighting shape. I was like, I'm okay with this this game ending so much on Super Robots, just because the Super Robots they give us are really good at their job. Because, I mean, you've got Gurren, you've got Might, you've got Daichan 3, 2 Mazingers. And the fact that they give us more gunmen. I mean, I would have loved to see Getter, but I can live with Gurren being with how big of a focus it has. It is, especially because thematically they fit the same role. Especially because the Getter Emperor was like the truth behind Getter Rays was something Ken Ishikawa was hinting at through, I'd like to say it was the second Getter manga. Like, it became a big plot point. And the fact that, like, the truth of the Getter Rays is pretty much just the Spiral Nemesis. I mean, granted, I would have loved to see, fucking Getter Emperor with the Spiral Nemesis. I mean, with, fighting the anti-spirals. That would have been fucking amazing. But you know what? I can live with this. Yeah, I guess while we're also going, playing mecha games, I gotta talk about the new stuff we've seen for the new machine for Witch of Mercury. Which, the only thing we know about the machine so far was just released with the new, some of the weapon specs. Well, yeah, we gotta see some of the weapons in action with the trailer for the HG. Model Kit, which is coming out around the same time as the anime release. But, the shield is made of fucking funnels. I love it. No point in wasting energy when I don't have to. Oh, by the way, Zilgard's ultimate attack is Move and Fire. It's great. And now comes the question, what does this have to do with what the fuck the Keepers are up to? Setting up a couple kills for Keaton. Yeah, the only question we have on... yeah. So apparently Captain Nemo's ancestors have fought the anti-spirals. So now comes the question, what the fuck is the history of Atlantis? I need to know this shit. Of course, our main goal, Ace Keaton. There's no reason not to get him to achieve Ace status. And now... ah, there she is! Speak of the devil! I'm trying to remember, what was it Yoko said in the series? She hadn't seen her in a little while, but she turned into a real boring bitch. God, I love the Gurren cast. They're so good. Like... that's the thing, most of the Gurren cast I could see being Getter pilots. Which fits, being Gurren Lagann is heavily inspired by Getter Robo. Virtual life form that was concealed in the spiral gene and awoke as programmed to. Use words that make sense! Simon is a simple man. He does not understand technology speak. Kamina couldn't figure out how the fuck a gun works. It's amazing when you realize he piloted Gurren. Yeah, her existence is now on a different law of probability. And of course, Mazinger Zero made it worse. Yeah, so time to go into space. But yeah, this is kind of taking precedence over Dokta. Since we can't really, leave this alone. Underground Communist City. Yeah, Rocio doesn't go over. I will say I do like the fact that they kind of cut out the whole plot line with Simone and Rocio clashing over like the different leadership ideals. Simone, like, Rocio here is handling the day-to-day, where Simone is more of a symbol for the people. Spiral power is the power to evolve. Yeah, those are the spiral gene, which is anything with the double helix. And so the gunmen serve as the prototypes. That's why the Mason look like gunmen. In terms of real life, it'd actually be the opposite for developments. But still, that's a great connection. I love it. Yeah, to preserve paradise, Lord Genome fought the Dragon of Light with the Dragon against the Dragon of Darkness. And the gunman powered by the Spiral Man was one of our strongest weapons. So, Logon. Yeah, he was afraid that the... So yeah, this is pretty much everything for Gurren. He was afraid of the anti-spirals. Yeah. There's nothing they really could have done, even if... Because, yeah, him knowing is what caused the issues in Gurren. Time to commence the final plan.